Ever felt like life's just happening to you rather than you designing it the way you want? You're not alone. If I told you that there's a way to consciously create your dream life, professionally and personally, by scripting it what's actionable, focused, and achievable. Today's video, I'll guide you through a framework to plan your year like a pro. From envisioning the big picture to breaking it down into actionable daily steps, I'll share tools and habits to ensure this year is your best year. Let's dive in. Okay, step one, envision a big picture. The first step is to vision. This is the foundation of all goal setting. Imagine your life in 5 years. Ask yourself, what's the coolest thing that could happen to me in my career, in my relationship? Where do I want to live? What kind of experiences do I want to have? And based on this 5 year plan, break down, okay, in the next immediate 1 year, what are the things that need to happen for that to for me to achieve the bigger picture? Don't filter. This is your opportunity to dream big. Create a documentary or journal 1 year plan from today. Write down your biggest aspirations, including your milestones you like to hit over the next year. Display your yearly goals somewhere visible on your desktop, vision board, or a digital workspace. Align your goals with your commitment. Before setting goals, evaluate your commitments. Block out all the non-negotiables like your birthdays, anniversaries, vacations, your big work events. This will help you categorize and know, okay, like this time of my year is blocked and these are the commitments that I need to follow. From there, you align your goals with the available time that you have. If you know you're going to travel, let's say in July, then plan lighter goals for that month. If December is a hectic holiday month, front load all the major tasks in the beginning of the year, so on and so forth. So make a plan where you can envision your entire year in front of your eyes. Next step is to design your yearly goal. Now let's talk about your yearly goal. Keep it simple. Focus on 3 big things that you want to achieve for the year. Why only 3 things? Because focus leads to result. For each goal, list the habit or the systems required to achieve it. Record these goals and habits in a journal or a digital planner like Notion. This is your yearly blueprint. Whenever you are designing a yearly plan, when at the start of the year, you evaluate whatever you've done in the previous year, what worked for you, what did not work for you. Things that you enjoyed doing should be in your priority list of making them happen again in your life. Things that have already accelerated and in the way of progress, those should be in your priority list for your next year, so that they become bigger, they grow bigger. On evaluation, if you feel that something is not working for you, some people, relationships, things that have happened in your life don't make you feel so good or not working for you, it's important to put them down, because sometimes we don't realize what these things are and how they drain us. When you sit down to make a yearly plan and look at these things, you realize that some of the things just don't work for you, and it is important for your growth to eliminate those things, people, incidences, just habits that don't work for you anymore. This yearly activity also helps you do a nice audit of the past year and push you into the next year with like a fresh, clean slate. Also, planning your year well in advance just helps the year not just go by you like all the other years have, and then you're just sitting and thinking, why couldn't I achieve what I set out to achieve? Is because all of us get so busy in our day-to-day activities that it's easy than you would imagine to lose track of your goals. And some things which you have promised to yourself that you must do, which you know are good for you, just get lost, and then the guilt of not having to do that makes you procrastinate. You go back into the same circle and the loop again and again. To avoid this, in the start of the year, if you've already had things laid out, if you've blocked your time, it becomes easier for you to say yes to the things that are good for you and no for the things that you know don't align with your plan and your vision. It becomes easier to get disciplined rather than going with the flow and doing some things which you know are going to put you off track. Let's say if you've decided to get fitter, and you have assigned a certain time to fitness, let's say there's another social commitment which has come up, since you know that you've already booked yourself, it's easier to say a no rather than getting distracted and be like, okay, right now I'm not in a good mood and I feel like going out, so I'll just rather go out. So these things in the start of the year, if you do, they really give you a roadmap and they help you a lot. Step 4 is quarterly breakdown. Big goals are only achievable when broken in small steps. Dividing your year into 4 small quarters, assign a specific milestone for each. For example, if your goal is, okay, this year I'm going to start a business. So, quarter one, you can assign to research your niche and the business that you want to build. Quarter two is begin pitching to clients and refining your services. Quarter three would be, I want to onboard 5 clients at least. And quarter four is scaling your marketing efforts. By focusing on just one step at a time, you'll make steady progress without getting overwhelmed about, oh, how do I like get to 5 clients already? If your goal is to write a book, your habit might be writing 500 words a day. If your goal is to lose weight, your habit could include meal prepping and 30 minutes of daily exercises. Breaking your tasks down just helps you not get overwhelmed by the totality of it. Let's say at the start of the week, review your monthly goals, list 3 to 5 key tasks for the week, use time blocking to schedule these tasks. Track daily habits. Habits are the backbone of your goals. Forget the goal, instead, focus on building the habit. Example, your goal is to, let's say, lose 10 kgs. Your habit is a meal prep on Sunday. Your habit is a 30-minute exercise daily. If your goal is, let's say, to write a book, your habit is, I'm going to every day write 500 words first thing in the morning. Use a habit tracker to record your progress. Tools like bullet journaling, Notion can help you stay consistent. This ensures your week is intentional and structured. Similarly, quarter reviews are an opportunity to set back and ensure you're on the right track. Ask yourself, is this goal still aligned with my bigger picture? Do I need to pivot? That's also very important. Instead of getting carried away and sticking to the plan, you should understand when is the right time to pivot as well. Okay, so at the start of the year, when you have done this exercise and laid out your top 3 priorities, so this is your plan. Now, after you know what you need to do for your life, then you will sit and evaluate each one of them and write down actionable steps that would require for you to be able to achieve these things. So let's say if being fitter is your goal, it's a general understanding that you need to eat better, you need to exercise, you need to sleep better, and you need to kind of have a routine so that your lifestyle doesn't affect your fitness, right? So for that, that, okay, it's not like I'm going to do it only for 1 month, 2 months. It cannot be like that. For the next 365 days, every day of the week, you have to allot 1 hour of your day for fitness. So that goal, this is the plan of action. All your goals will come with a set of action steps and a timeline and how you're going to implement that in your daily routine. For this particular example, in terms of having 2 more new clients, what you would have to do is assign at least every day for 2 hours. You'll just probably for the first month just sit and research, make your pitches, write your presentations, and allow those 2 months for that activity. And then once that is achieved, those 2 hours can be allotted to something else, which could probably be like, let's say you want to write a book, which you want to start by the end of the next 2 months. So then you can utilize those 2 hours for writing the book. So this is one way where you could structure your actions. And also, don't try to overcrowd or overdo the kind of things that you would do. Keep it lucid. Ideally, I would say that 40% of your time should be planned. Only 3 goals and what you need to achieve is a good place to start. If you're going to block yourself, you're going to block each hour and each month and foresee the entire year, most probably it won't work, because a lot of unseen circumstances happen, new opportunities arise, some things that you've already planned, maybe you might feel that they're not working for me anymore and they just fall off, unpredictable incidences happen, all those things. So 40% planning your time and blocking your calendar well in advance really helps. This will help you lay out a clear picture of what your year looks like. Then when next year in December you look back and you evaluate, it's not going to be like, okay, this year also went by, I don't know what happened about my New Year resolution. Now you know that, okay, I had set out to achieve something, I was disciplined, and then I think when you're being disciplined, you just have to shut your brain off and do what you're supposed to do. Like if fitness is your goal and 1 hour you have to work out, then you just have to shut your brain off. You cannot negotiate with yourself, or you cannot look at other options or get distracted. Just blindly get into the activity and kind of be in the moment, try to enjoy the activity. This gives you motivation to keep going back again, keep being disciplined, and then when the activity rewards you, it's a late gratification, and that's why we don't stick to our habits. But when your habits are gratified, later when you see the results, that in itself motivates you. It builds trust in yourself that okay, you gave yourself a word and you kept it. So next time when you're trying to form a habit or try to achieve something, you don't get into a circle of procrastination, not doing things, failing, or just being disappointed with yourself, because you somewhere have a faith that if I've set out to do something, if I've decided I'm going to do something, I do it. It becomes easier. Also, you have seen the results, you have gotten motivated, it pushes you even harder to do things. And then actually it becomes easier to make playtime, because you know that what you have set out to achieve, you know that you're going to do it, you know you're going to get results. So you can allow yourself an indulgence, which now you are equipped to manage. You're equipped to manage distractions, you're equipped to control your emotions. Once that happens, there's a good balance in your life of work and play. You know exactly what to prioritize, and both of the activities then become fun, rather than just the distractions seeming more fun, and you just getting swayed by it. And there you have it, a complete framework for a scripting your dream year. Remember, designing your dream life isn't about perfection, it's about consistency, progress, and conscious choices. If this resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe for more planning tips, and let me know in the comment what's your number one goal for the year. Let's make it happen together. Cheers for your more productive year ahead. Thank you.